Good day, learners. Welcome to our day one. Understanding repeated words, demonstrative pronouns, and character traits through a myth. What is this? What is that? What are these? What are those? The words this, that, these, and those are called demonstrative pronouns. They point to specific things, people, or places. Today, we'll also learn how to find repeated words, describe how characters feel, and retell a story, a myth about the first rainbow. Let's read this. The tale of the first rainbow. Long ago, after a great storm, the sky and the sea argued. The sky said, "You are too noisy with your waves." The sea replied, "And you keep sending thunder and lightning to scare me." They argued and argued until the sun came out and said, "Stop fighting. You are both beautiful parts of nature." To make peace, the sun smiled, and its light shone through the raindrops. Suddenly, a colorful bridge of light appeared between the sky and the sea. It was the first rainbow, a sign of peace and friendship. Who are the characters in the story? Why were the sky and the sea arguing? How did the sun help them? What appeared after the sun smiled? What is the message or lesson of the story? Let's read this. The baby cried and cried because she was hungry. The children played and played in the park all afternoon. The wind blew and blew during the storm. Mother called and called, but no one answered. The little boy jumped and jumped with joy. What did you notice from the sentences? Great! There is a repeated word in each sentence. What is a repeated word? A repeated word is a word that is used more than once in a sentence or phrase to show strong feeling, action, or emphasis. Let's try this. Choose the correct demonstrative pronoun. Let's try this. Read each sentence carefully. Underline the word that is repeated. Welcome to our day 2. Sight words, roots of words, myth, compound sentences, and coordinating conjunctions. Let's read the following words and sentences. Because. Because it was raining, we stayed inside and we played board games. Before. Before we eat dinner, we wash our hands and we pray together. After. After we clean the room, we will watch a movie and eat popcorn. Again. I will try the puzzle again, and this time I won't give up. And I like to read stories, and my brother likes to draw pictures. Sight words are words that we often see and read. We must know them by heart so we can read faster. Examples: the, and, for, you, to, said. Let's read the following words. Unhappy, kindness, quickly, rewrite, reading. The root word is the basic word before adding prefixes or suffixes. Let's read the following compound sentences. I like apples and bananas. She is tired, but she is smiling. Do you like pizza or pasta? It was late, so we went home. A compound sentence is made up of two simple sentences joined by a coordinating conjunction. Let's try this. Add a prefix or suffix to each root word to form a new word. Let's try this. Combine the two short sentences using the correct conjunction. Welcome to our day 3. Legends, making connections, and retelling. Let's read this. The Legend of Pineapple. Once upon a time, there lived a little girl named Pina who was very lazy. She never helped her mother with the chores. One day, her mother got very sick and asked Pina to cook rice, but Pina couldn't find the ladle. She kept saying she couldn't find anything until her mother got angry. and wished Pina had many eyes to find what she was looking for. Suddenly, Pina disappeared, and a strange fruit grew in their backyard, covered with many eyes. People called it piña or pineapple. Who were the main characters in the story? What was Pina's problem? What did her mother wish for her? What happened to Pina in the end? What lesson did you learn from the story? Have you ever been lazy like Pina? What do you do to help your parents at home? What lesson from the story can you apply in your life? What is a legend? A legend is an old story that explains how something began. How can we make connections between a story and ourselves? We can make text to self connections when we relate a story to our own life. Why is retelling important? Retelling helps us understand and remember stories better. Let's try this. Retell it in a graph. Welcome to our day 4, building meaning through words and sentences. Let's read the sight words. After. I will go home after class. Because. She cried because she was sad. Again. Let's read that story again. Before. We pray before our class starts. And. I have a pencil and a notebook. Let's read this. The Legend of Mayon Volcano. Long ago in Albay, there lived a beautiful and kind girl named Daragang Magayon. Many men admired her, but her heart belonged to Panganoron, a brave warrior. One day, a jealous man named Pagtuga captured Magayon's father to force her to marry him. Panganoron rescued her, but during the battle, both Magayon and Panganoron were struck by arrows. People buried them together, and soon a volcano rose from their grave. It was named Mayon, meaning beautiful in Bicolano. Who are the main characters? Where did the story happen? What problem did Magayon face? What happened at the end of the story? What lesson can we learn from the story? Let's read this. Magayon was beautiful and kind. Panganoron fought bravely, but he was hurt. You can read a legend or a fairy tale. They died together, so the people built a grave. She cried because her father was in danger. A compound sentence joins two simple sentences using coordinating conjunctions like and, but, or, so, because. Let's read this. Waiting, kindness, loving, beautiful, sadness, bravery. A root word is the basic or main word that has no prefix or suffix added to it. Let's try this. Read each sentence carefully. Choose the correct conjunction to complete it. Let's try this. Add prefixes or suffixes to the given root words to form new words. Thank you for watching. Till our next English lesson. Goodbye.